As 2023 comes to an end, I was thinking about how much money I've made selling NFTs in the last 3 years. I started my NFT journey in December of 2020. That's when I went to my first one. Since then, I've made 25 Ethereum, which is pretty awesome considering I was making $0 from my art and music before that. When you break it down between the music I've made and the art that I've made 16 Ethereum through music and 9 Ethereum through the artwork I've made. I threw Black Dave token into the art side as opposed to the music side. And of Black Dave token, I've made about 5 Ethereum. So you could say 4 Ethereum on art, 16 Ethereum on music, 20 Ethereum total, and 5 Ethereum in Black Dave token. It's interesting to look at your work over that time horizon and see how much you've made. I have a lot of peers who have, I don't want to say done better for themselves, but have seen a bit more success. I have a lot of peers who haven't been able to find their footing. I think that it's interesting to see how much I've been able to make through music while still not being able to generate a true fan base in Web 2 on the other side, in the real world, on DSPs, whatever. And if I had been grinding for the last 3 years, would I be able to generate that much revenue as a music artist? Obviously, there are a ton of factors that play into whether or not you will see success, whether that be on stage, whether that be with merchandise, whether that be with streams, whatever. The timing of this is funny because Spotify Wrapped is rolling itself out, as well as the Apple Music version, which I'm an Apple Music guy primarily. And while I think it's awesome to have made money selling music, I wonder sometimes if I'm better suited having connected with more people. Selling songs from anywhere from 10 to, $10,000 is wonderful, but how many people can you reach with those sorts of things? I don't think that streaming is inherently bad because I think it answers that question. But I definitely think that the way that we are being paid doesn't match up. That's not what this is about, though. As I look into 2024, I wonder what it would take for an artist to make 25 Ethereum in a single year. If you look at it super practically, you've got to make a couple Ethereum a month. In these times, in this market, that's not so easy. I think that if I look at it, there's a possibility that it could happen where you're either selling one of ones or you're creating larger projects, or you're working as part of teams to do these things. Maybe you have some crazy windfall, et cetera, et cetera. But the way that NFTs, especially music NFTs, look right now, I don't know if that's possible. I've been blessed with a life situation that doesn't cost a lot of money. So there are a lot of people who would say 25 ETH over 3 years, I can't do anything with that. And I agree. I can barely do anything with it. But I think that as we look into the future and we find more and more ways to get our fans more and more involved, we'll be able to create different structures that make sense for our fans to buy into. On the art side, I think it's really interesting because most people know me as a music artist, but I've already made for Ethereum through visual art. I wonder what expanding that looks like. I haven't talked too much in this series about multi-hyphenism, about just being a multidisciplinary creative. And I wonder if there is a different balance that can be struck. I wonder if I can use the art as sort of the crutch for the music, where, you know, the music is, as is in the real world, the music is the billboard for the things that I sell. Or maybe the art is the billboard for the music I sell, who knows? 2023 has been interesting. Low-key, now that I'm thinking back a bit, you know, half of my journey has been in a bear market. If you think back to when Russia invaded the Ukraine, that's kind of when the bear market really started. Was that March of last year? Maybe May? Middle of last year, spring of last year? And so about a year and a half. I think I don't want to give any crazy advice or speculate on how things may go. I hope you guys haven't quit. I haven't quit. I felt like I was going to say something way more profound in this video. For everyone asking, it's 12.5 million streams on Spotify. All right, talk to you later.